There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Wilshere puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Wilshere. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Wilshere. Now it's Hullet. He's got Tool! Harmlessly behind. Alexander-Arnold. Caicedo. And Alexander-Arnold. Neymar. Quarter of an hour played. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, that's neat. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Wilshere, still goalless. Played out to the left flank. Neither of these two want to come off. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Spread it left. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Raul.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And this is Batistuta.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
It's a mighty effort! And he hits the net! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
And we are already promptly back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. And that's definitely not his best. Oh, it's Batistuta. Looking for the run. Hazard could try cutting inside here. And it's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Alexander-Arnold. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's nice. Looking to play him in. Shot a goal! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
A case now of complete control. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Wilshere. And he cuts out the supply. Neymar. Raul. Mbappe. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Hullet. So, what can they make of this? Hullet charging forward, the ball at his feet. Out to the right.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
That's a cute ball. Neymar. Raul makes the interception. Wilshere. Raul. Rijkaard.
2 added minutes has been
Baresi.
indicated.
And Tomiyasu. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And there goes the final whistle. West Ham have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was... West Ham get ready for another crack at the big prize.
And
Will they get the win they
today's
need to
match.
get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Raul, Scholes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Raul, and he's managed to get free. Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And here's Messi. Raul looking to get on the end of this. He has found the way through. He's got tall. Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Raul Neves wins the duel this time. Roberto Carlos gets into a good position. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And this is Hullet. And this is... tries a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Still goalless at the moment. Scholes. Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Messi. Raul. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Madrid with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. That has been knocked clear. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Batistuta. And claimed it back swiftly. Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Hullet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Hullet. Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Hazard. And the finish! Off the post! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Fellow attendees, this is a
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0.
Yellow T-shirt kindly make his way to the information centre. Substitution on the field, number 15, Neymar. Coming on the field
Here we go again then.
number 20,
Both sides
Mbappe.
defensively robust up to
Substitutions
now.
taking place.
Scholes. West Ham come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now of...
Goes for goal! Good try, very good try in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide, and he gets big! Just off target.
Cristiano Ronaldo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Rijkaard gathers from the goal kick. Raul. And they're quick to get it back. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Now it's Raul. And here's Totti. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, this is it's Asa! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And it's Messi. Raul. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's got away. Cristiano Ronaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi attempts a clearance. He's picked his way through. And that's a throw-in. It's a really well-measured ball. He has a look up. Decent chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Big header! He's got a goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
West Ham have taken the lead.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Now that looks a decent ball. Now there's a fine ball. Chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
West Ham are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team.
It's Wilson! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Wilshere really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, the opening goal did come from a corner. Now then. Climbs up big! So their fourth corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Azar. He's found a way through.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
That's a cute ball. Look at the space. Shoots! Sticks it away! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. And the referee brings it to a close. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Aware that smoking is
Cristiano
only...
Ronaldo. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Batistuta playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
And a chance! This time surely! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nicely spread. Some really good ball movement. Messi! Decent enough try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Cruyff. Oh, easy pickings there. Cruyff driving forwards. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Havertz has it in a wide position.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Neymar chooses to go cross-field. And here's Van Basten. Azar. Searching pass he's played there. Tries to play it through. It's Wilshere! They've done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Looking to play him in, and he's managed to get free. He's having a shot! He's delivered all right! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
West Ham take the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's shifting through the gears here. Cruyff, now it's Batistuta. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Sure
well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
West Ham are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
That gets things going for the second half. Costa Curta. West Ham do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Bastoni, Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. That pass isn't the best. Costa Curta. And it's Messi. There's the crossfield ball. Messi. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Real chance! And that was probably asking just too much.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Hazard, and they can counter here. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Can he finish? It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And he cuts out the supply. And that's really well manoeuvred. Costa Curta. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 17, Messi. Number 13, Joshua Kimmich. Coming on the field,
Spread out to the left.
Vinicius
Baresi
Junior.
makes the interception.
Number 18, Ronaldinho.
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Number 22, Mateus.
Havertz is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right.
Bullets! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Van Basten! They've scored! Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And now he has 2. So is this the start of a comeback? And this is Wilshere. Chance, surely! And it's in! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. It's Greenwood!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Pedri was in no mood for any of that. Now it's Greenwood. West Ham yet to have an attempt on goal. Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that has been clubbed away. Pass somewhat off target. Wilshere. That is ended up in no man's land. Mbappe. Wilshere. That has not gone well. Greenwood. Great vision. Messi gets into some space. Raul. Havertz.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Batistuta. Havertz. Batistuta has been caught there, it's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Lacking in accuracy. Nicely spread. Raul. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, shooting chance! West Ham with the corner. They're first. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Batistuta chasing after it. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Van Basten! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Odd time, excellent interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Greenwood. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. Big chance! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
And we are up to the break.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's been played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this, and I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Mason Greenwood.
And we're off again.
Number 20.
0-0, and we're at the halfway point.
Number 47. Phil Foden. Number 11. Eucharist. Substitutions taking
Bullish header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Hullet.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Hullet. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. And the shot! And they've got rid. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, that's well spotted. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And the shot's on here. And he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Adams has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Costa Curta. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. West Ham are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. There's a header! He scores! A fine way to mark his 50th game in these colours. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. West Ham come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Oh, that's superb. And a chance! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he...
And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And it's Azar. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Tries to get it clear. Camavinga. Chance here to counter. Great ball if he can get there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Baresi makes the interception. Mbappe! Wilshere. Gordon. He might be in here! Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And it's pulled back. It's a mighty effort! It's loose, and there's... Oh, he's been caught napping! Keeper has taken decisive action. Lovely feet. Rijkaard. That is a brilliant interception. Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Raul. Now it's Batistuta. And he shoots! He's scored! And this is getting better and better. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Wilshere. And here's Neymar. Azar. And he's intervened well there. Camavinga. It's Wilshere. Gordon. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Cannavaro. Park Ji-sung. Now it's Mbappe. And it's half-time here. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
West Ham sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Backpack. Kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Now it's Raul. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neymar, given the lift of his goal. West Ham do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Tries to thread one through. And this is Ronaldo. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, easy pickings there. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. West Ham perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Camavinga. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Camavinga. Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. And he's whipped to the... He gets big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Raul, hurtling down that right flank. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Park Ji-sung did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. A big chance! He's had a shot! Oh, should have put that away.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if there were just one down, as opposed to two.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Ronaldo. Shapes to shoot! Yes! And they are cruising away. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
West Ham find a position of real strength now. Alexander-Arnold, not the most accurate pass. Now it's Neymar. Park Ji-sung does really well to win the ball there. Azar. He's had it taken off him.
There will be 1
Raul.
minute added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests away. And that gets things running. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not again. He's going for goal! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Cruyff reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture. Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Araujo is offering a wry smile there.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. West Ham are looking to go forward now. And it's Batistuta. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Wilshere. He's in a good position here. And he's chosen to go back. And this is Decent chance! It's in! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
West Ham have broken through, it's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Deep cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Zico. And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And they're quick to get it back. And that's a good ball. Has a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Raul. Looking for options for movement. Casemiro. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
West Ham leading 1-0 at the break. Cruyff with the short one. Pulls it back. Batistuta! And he's there to clear it. And now they can spring out of defence.
Inter clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's all...
Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post! Ruben Neves. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pass is just off target.
Batistuta really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter.
And he's had a hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Araujo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Threads one in. Neymar is onto this.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Hazard. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And this is Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Wilshere gets his head on it! It's there! What a moment for the double centurion! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Number 17.
West Ham are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
It's run loose here. Played into space, and he's following up! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Messi. Ruben Neves.
2 added minutes
He's
has
had
been
it nicked
indicated.
away. Hazard. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And time is up. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry West Ham get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. As you can see, we've already started here.
And he attacks.
Goes for a shot! Oh, that wasn't far away. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. De Jong cuts out the pass. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Raul. Kaka. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. West Ham presented with a golden opportunity here. The major moment in the game. And he's buried it! 1-0. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players...
Real chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
And here's Neymar. And this is Hazard. Not the most accurate pass. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! It's a goal! And they get themselves in front! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
West Ham go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And they're quick to get it back. Camavinga. Rijkaard. And here's Owen. Neymar. It's looking wide. Played back in. Knocks it out wide. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Nice looking ball. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Wilshere. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Neymar. Now it's Owen. And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. West Ham are up by 1 then, but really feel they should be up by more. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
West Ham are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 9, Kaká. Number 14, Gideon. Coming on the field, number 13, Mbappé. Number 35, substitution.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. That has ended up in no man's land. West Ham do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To increase the lead. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
West Ham go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
That's Batistuta. Wilshere.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Neymar. It's a really well-measured ball.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Lovely ball and a real chance. Surely! He has done it! Right back in the game! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing.
Shoots! In for the pieces! It's in! 2 to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Wilshere. Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Nicely weighted ball. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh my word, that quite something! A finish of true class! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punish. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Gabriel tries to clear. He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this? That has not gone well. Tomiyasu played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Thinks about the shot.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
He's in a great position here. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
5 minutes added time.
Mbappe goes for the shot! Raul finds himself offside. Five minutes to add. Wilshere. And that's it. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that.
Match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that, but I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to, although he likes to keep it quite safe and simple.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Neymar. Neymar! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. West Ham are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Now it's Hullet. And he's managed to get rid. It's gone out for a throw-in. Hullet. Neymar looking understandably energised after his goal. He's a sharp little ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Threads one in, and there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that really is so impressive.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
West Ham are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Hullet picks it up out wide.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Tomiyasu makes the interception. And this is Owen. Owen unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Kane. And it's Kane. That has been slung wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries to pass it through. Oh, smashing header! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
A case now of complete control.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
West Ham 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Owen. Coming on to
Here we go again.
Is number 7.
Squeeze it through.
Ronaldo.
Now, can they get him away? Neymar. It's Neymar! And that is great goalkeeping.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
West Ham with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That tested the keeper.
Camavinga probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
West Ham have their second corner now. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. And he cuts out the supply. West Ham come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Kane. He won't be happy with that one. Now there tries a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Cleared away. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. No way through. Now he's got space here. Neymar making good progress on the right-hand side. Rijkaard. West Ham still have the cards to affect this game. No, he's not getting past him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Oh, that was breathtaking. He'll never hit another as well in his whole career.
West Ham are having a ball here. Azar. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Camavinga puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
We expected better, and so did he. Just about within shooting range. Camavinga. And it's Rijkaard. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Chance for a shot! It's there! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
They're still trying to make a game of this. You knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. The final 5 minutes. And that's gone loose. Caicedo gets it away. Camavinga. Played out to the left flank. Camavinga.
There will be
Fired
5 minutes.
deep to the... There's the header! It's a loose ball. Oh, super ball. Big chance! It's fallen kindly here. It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping. But even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up, I think.
And he's decided to go for it. Into the arms of the goalkeeper. Tomiyasu. And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Hello, attend.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition...
And a chance! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Messi, and Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's hoisted clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Changes him with that pass. Tries a deft little ball. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Raul. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff! Johan Cruyff! An individual masterpiece! About as smooth as it gets. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
After 26 minutes is
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
West Ham are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That's a delicate pass. Corner it is. Messi goes short. And it's Fernandes. West Ham are looking to go forward now. Now it's Batistuta. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cleared without complication. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's a real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe is offering a right smile there.
He's got tall. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
He's had it picked away. Has a look and place it forward. Rijkaard. There's a sharp little ball here. It's Asa! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Kanji tries to clear. And there is the half-time whistle. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
West Ham go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Camavinga! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Fernandez, great vision, there's no flag.
It's a good run that, great timing.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Wilshere does have his name on the score sheet, of course. West Ham are 2 up early in the second half. That's a sharp pass. Quality ball. And this is Raul.
Oh, nice touch.
Now it's Cruyff. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That has been knocked clear.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
And he decides to cross it. Jimenez clears it away. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Camavinga. And it's Fernandez. Tomori bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Batistuta. Always onto this. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff powering forward here. Just the keeper to beat! Shot a goal! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Substitutions taking place.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! And that's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's through, now is he in? Valverde. Cristiano
There will be 3
Ronaldo.
minutes added time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now that looks a decent ball. Tomori gets into a good position. And we're done. West Ham really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Cruyff taking... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
And he's whipped it across. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Cruyff. Son Heung-min. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Baresi. And here's Batistuta. Raul. Tries to play it through. Decent chance! Goal! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, that was vital. Batistuta. Raul. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Now it's Son Heung-min. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Cruyff goes for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Neymar can get it clear. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lovely, now chance for a shot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Camavinga. Now it's Messi.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Raul, who does have an assist to his name. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Oh, can he get onto this? Hazard charging forward, the ball at his feet.
2 added minutes have
It's
been indicated.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Son Heung-min. And he's tried one! And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Westham, the happier of the... There's the shot! It's in! Manchester United are back on level terms. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Messi really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Nicely shaped ball.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
He's having a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
And the finish! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Raul. Takes a shot! Neymar powering forward here. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Son Heung-min! And that is doing no harm at all.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Messi, given the lift of his goal. And it's Son Heung-min. Camavinga, Neymar, he's going for goal! And that would have won it.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
In with the challenge. Raul. Westham must do something here, and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
That is good alertness. Alexander-Arnold. Now he's off and running. And here's Valverde. It's Son Heung-min!
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Westham played more than a part in what has been a very exciting... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello, everybody,
camaraderie.
and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy Saka, I've been praising since day one. Someone who has a great...
It's Neymar! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Cleared away. Rijkaard! Rodri clears it away. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Bale really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
In towards the back stick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. No way through. Shot, surely! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is so good, such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
West Ham are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And he's gone looking for safety. Wilshere going face-to-face with his great rival. Raul tries to pass it through. It's Neymar! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
West Ham find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's found a way past. Played with finesse. And that has been cleared.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
West Ham are cruising it at half-time, 3-0 ahead. And we are all... Takes a shot! Wilshere. And it's Rijkaard. Raul. And it's Wilshere. Adams with the slide tackle there.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Portugal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Van Dijk. Rijkaard.
Oh, what a ball!
Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. And the counter is on. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Saka clears it away. Looking to play him in.
Rijkaard. And it's Wilshere.
Gordon,
Who does have an assist to his name. And it's Wilshere. Lampard. To Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
oh, that's ambitious.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Camavinga spots it and intercepts. Tomiyasu.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Rijkaard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And the shot! And how did he not make it four?
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace
Substitutions
nor
taking place.
intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Weston with the corner, there first. Gordon! It's in! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Bale! And Iker Casillas somehow saves it.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Four added minutes on the
has been
board.
indicated.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, terrible pass. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, off the bar! And the referee brings it to a close. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for them.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Costa Curta, a key player here, and not just for tactical reasons. This is his 400th appearance for the club.
Yeah, his achievements are incredible. He made a commitment to this team, and he has honoured it by giving his all, week in and week out. A proper story.
Can he finish? He scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Rijkaard. Wilshere. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, this looks sharp. Well, no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Raul. And that's gone loose. Beckham.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
There's a searching pass. Wilshere. It's a pretty loose pass. Argentina trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Neymar. Rijkaard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, just skips past his man. Mosquera defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bale. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid.
And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Ronaldo at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's had it nicked away, and it's messy. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser.
Substitution
and
in
I think
progress.
we're in for an exciting second half now.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So once again, we're underway. He's a sharp little... And Hoyt! Beckenbauer gets it away. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Great chance! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It was very nicely done.
West Ham take the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Oh, good take and a chance for a shot! They've done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just...
Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Serginho. More and more pressure on the ball here. Nicely spread. Yeah, that looks a decent ball. Played into space out wide. And now they can clear their lines. West Ham perhaps contemplating their next change here. Just about up to 75 minutes. Rijkaard. Now it's Neymar.
He's on it, can he get away? And he's in on Cristiano Ronaldo!
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. West Ham with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Oh, smashing header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Messi. Oh, what has happened here?
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Out towards the flank. He is through here. Big chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
West Ham have their second corner now.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Pull it. That's Rijkaard.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Neymar takes a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
West Ham take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moment.
And there goes the final whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing.
This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness.
Hello, everybody,
Win today,
and welcome
and
to
they will
today's
be
match.
up there amongst the elite. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. West Ham cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. And it's been played through. And this is Batistuta. Lofted in. Great chance! There's a goal! And there is your dream ticket, the all-important lead in this all-important game. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Cruyff simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived, and boy, did he hit it.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Torres. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now that looks a decent ball. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, he's been shot at goal! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
West Ham are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Villa, and this is Torres, and the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar with the short one. Now it's Neymar. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely shaped ball. Chow. Alexander-Arnold. Wilshere given the lift of his goal. And this is Batistuta. Bullet! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bullet is offering a right smile there.
David Villa, over to the left. Rijkaard. Gordon.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
For Wilshere. Wilshere. Gordon. And here's Batistuta. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Threads one in, and he's picked out the run. And the finish! Really well taken goal. That was easy, almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Alexander-Arnold. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Rijkaard. Batistuta. He's got away. And it's half-time here. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Substitution
West
in
Ham
progress.
are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's beautifully weighted. Deftly away. And that is as far as they're going to go. Wilshere has a look inside the box. Oh, should really have made more of that.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Gordon! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Driving on and making good progress. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's cut it out. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's all spotted. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And that has been cleared.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Quality ball. Wilshere. Now it's Neymar. Oh, sweet feet. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Out of play for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. West Ham still have the cards to affect this game. And here's Neymar. The referee's awarded a free kick. Neymar taking charge of the dead ball.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Gets right back in it, almost no time remaining, game still on. That was beautiful, something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Ronaldo with a real chance here. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he thumps it clear.
Bangladesh really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's Camavinga. And he's managed to get free. Camavinga climbs up big! Oh, should have put that away.
Bullet has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Now it's Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Corner number 2 then. He's got tall. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Thiaw calmly anticipates. Tomiyasu spots it and intercepts. Oh, can he get onto this? Camavinga.
Oh, this looks sharp.
He has found the way through. Played in with...
It's a mighty effort! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 22, Ruud Gullit.
West Ham take the
There will be
lead.
5
Now
minutes
it's just a
added
question
time.
of holding on.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find it necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Referee's given a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. And that is that.
Please take
A
this
win,
opportunity
a
to pay
triumph,
visit to our
a
official
time... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Pullet gets into a good position. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. And it's Luis Suarez. That's good vision. No foul, says the referee. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Giorgio Chiellini, Jim. Now there is a defender who loves to defend.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism, about as hard as they come, although I personally like to see him paired up with some ball-playing defenders. His distribution is decent, but you want him to focus on the main task, which is defending, and that he loves.
Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Beckenbauer.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Cruyff. Here's Nedved. It's Nedved! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Portugal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Portugal trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to...
He rises! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Tomiyasu. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Neymar. Wilshere. Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. The referee has given a corner.
He gets big, and it's a goal! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Now there's a decent chance!
Well, now it's a race for the ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Roberto Carlos. Nice-looking ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
There will be 1 minute
Encourage the
added
pass
time.
with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact
we
that
come
there
to
was
you
a
now
genuine
with a
flow
quick
to this
request
game,
for
as well as
support for our
intent.
World Charity
But
Fund.
I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
West Ham are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter.
Luis Suarez! Oh, he's been caught napping. Tomiyasu with the clearance. Knocks it into space. Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Camavinga. Tries to play it through. Pullet showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. He's tried one! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
That's a look and place it forward. Chiellini.
Portugal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Nicely aimed pass. Cruyff. That's really... He's having a shot!
Oh, taken with style! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Portugal grabbed the equal. Oh, in he goes again! Goal! Portugal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Pele at his razor-sharp best there.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. And he's let fly. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? That's a decent clearance.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Substitution for Portugal. Number 5, Suarez. Number 25, Pele. Number 20, Johan Cruyff. Number 15, Nedved. Number 9, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field, number 21, Diego Forlan.
And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Number 6,
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Number 23, Guti. Number 17,
Wilshere.
Mbappe. Substitutions taking place.
West Ham are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Wilshere. And he was alert to it.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for the run. And he cuts out the supply. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and
There will be
he knows
3 minutes added time.
Oh, that's neat. And it's Messi. Well read, and the danger is averted. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. West Ham did lead, indeed they controlled, but they...